Hi everybody, this is AJ with CarInspected. Today we are in Hamilton and we're looking at this 2007 BMW X5. It's got 206,000 kilometers on it. Silver with dark grayish black interior. Overall, decent shape. There's no major dents or accidents or anything like that shown. There are a couple of rubs and bumps. Front fascia has some bumps on both sides. You can see some damage here. So it might have had some small front bumps. There's just another scrape on this corner. You can see that little cover is missing. The dealer said that he has that cover and it will be repainted and replaced. He didn't say anything about this one, but possibly the same because it's supposed to have a little cover like that. But for the most part, headlights are okay. There's a little scratch in this one, but it is not cracked, it's just a scratch. They look pretty decent. The driver's side of the vehicle has some strange paint issues going on. I know you can't see it in the video. It's almost a scaling. It almost looks like a chemical burn. It's very strange. It's not rusty or anything like that, but it is. There's definitely been some paint work in these two doors and some weird adhesion or dust issues, something like that in it. It's kind of strange. I've been painting for a long time and I don't know what they did. There's a scratch in the quarter panel. Taillights have some kind of chemically dirtish kind of stuff on them as well. Strange splash patterns that don't seem to want to come off. Again, almost like a chemical burn. Some damage in the rear bumper area. This marker light's broken. So there is some cosmetic things going on. It needs a little attention. Nothing that's going to stop the operation of the vehicle, but there is there. I did check all the windows. They are all original, except for the windshield. Windshield has been replaced. It seems to be in good condition though. I don't see cracks, chips, anything like that. While we're over here, we'll do a quick VIN verification. There, and the windshield, which is, oh, sorry, door got in my way, which is there. We'll go to brakes, tires, etc. This is the front left tire. It's in okay shape. It has about 630 seconds of tread. It was produced in 2014. There's a little bit of wear on the outer edge, so some possible alignment issues. We'll see when we drive it. Rotors are a bit worn and pads are a bit low. The dealer did say that it has not been safetied yet and a safety would be included, so those brakes may be replaced with a safety. Suspension wise, looks okay. I don't see any rips in the boots or anything like that, no major damage. But as we look under here, we do see some oil leakage, decent amount of oil leakage under here, and there is a puddle on the ground from it leaking. I'll get into that as we go around. We'll go to this tire here. This is the front right. It's also produced in 2014. There's a date on this one. The other one's on the inside, so I couldn't show you. But it has about 630 seconds of tread left as well, with a bit of outer wear, just like the other side. Not too bad though. Brakes are in similar condition in the front. Rotors have a good lip on them and some pitting from sitting, and also the pads fairly low. I'd say 30% left. Suspension wise, again, I don't see any major issues. Boots all look good, things like that. But you can see a little better on this side that there is a decent oil leak coming from somewhere. I wasn't exactly able to pinpoint it, and the dealer did not let me take any of the engine covers off or anything like that. He was worried about me breaking things. little defensive on that end. That's broken as well. I'll show some more of the oil leak. So there's the puddle on the ground, and there it is coming right from there. Other than that, it looks pretty good underneath. Plastic covers are all in place, no real rust or anything like that. No major issues under there. It's the rear tires. This one is a 2015. It is a Michelin though, matching Michelin. It also has about 6 to 8 seconds of tread left on it. Brakes are a little better condition in the back. Not a lot better, but rotors are okay. Again, a lot of pitting from sitting. The pads are maybe 40% or so. Let me see, no major suspension damage or anything like that I can notice. A little surface rust on components, but for the most part, it all seems pretty decent under here. Here's the last wheel. Again, we have 2015 at about 630 seconds of tread. Looks okay. Brakes are in similar condition on this side as well. There is a key for the wheels. See if we can find the wheel lock. Again, this side suspension components look okay. We'll slip on into the interior and see what we got. Third row. This does not quite open all the way, so it might need some new struts soon. This bottom half door does seem to open. Oh, it didn't. It gave me a little issue, a little sticky. There we go. It is a little sticky, but it does open. The carpet looks decent. A couple of stains here and there, but nothing too major. Seat belt's a little damaged in this third row. Both sides are. See some breaks in the edges there. There is the lock for the wheel and the extra tools here. Battery and stuff is usually under here as well. Again, he doesn't want me to take anything apart though. A couple of marks and scrapes in the headliner back here from some storage stuff, maybe some kids. There's also writing on this panel. Go to the rear passenger area. Here's the door panel. It looks okay. There are some cracks in the wood grain throughout. Actually, I'll kind of show you them as we go. There's some damage on this door panel here. Rear seat does appear to be in pretty decent shape. No major wear and tear. Let's go to the third row first, actually. Again, these seats seem to be in good shape. Not much wear and tear. There is this child writing on the back here. Carpets are okay though. Sides panels are all pretty good. Carpets look decent back here. Original mats. There's the carpets. No major stains or rips or tears or anything like that. A little damage on the back of the seat here. You can see that edge is a little messed up. And some marks here, and some marks along up here as well. It's the top of the back seat. There's DVD player. Those covers are missing for the plug-in power ports. Seatbelt cover piece is missing. I think he said he might have that as well to fix that. Headliner looks decent up here. Go to the driver's side. Rear. We find the door panels in decent shape. Minor damage here and there, but not as big as the other side. Rear seat's okay. A couple of scuff marks in it, some wear starting, as you can see in the edges there. Seat belts here look okay. Some crayon or markings or whatever on them. Little damage on the end of this one. Carpet is okay down here. No stains or issues like that. Back of this seat is also looking okay. Another crack in the wood grain here. So there are some grain cracks throughout. Go to the passenger side, front. This door panel is in decent condition, except for there is a good sized crack, a couple of cracks in the wood grain here as well. Passenger seat shows little spots of wear here and there, but no major rips or anything like that. All the power options on this seat do work. There's the carpet. Looks pretty decent there. That's all right. A little floppy on us. The side of the console does have, and there's a glare. Basically, there's a crack in that wood grain as well. It's also on the dash here. You see some cracking in that wood grain. We open the glove box. We do find the owner's manual, as well as some other random paperwork, which doesn't concern us. But for the most part, the glove box is in good shape. Dash top looks good, no issues. And I'll go around to the driver's side now. Here's the driver's door panel. It's okay. There is some damage on the end here, like that back one. And there is some cracks in the wood grain here. The driver's seat does have some wear on it, on the bolster, right there in the back you see. And again, some wear and tear on the bolster. These functions do seem to work. Matte floor is okay. I'm gonna take the key out so it stops beeping at us. The console on this side, the wood is not cracked too much. There's some here. There's also some cracking and damage on the plastic here. And you can see some peeling of the paint, some wear on the buttons, etc. Inside the console top, minimal wear, but there is some there. Dash looks okay. No major issues. A little bit of typical wear on the plastic parts here. I think all BMWs do this. Dash top is okay. While we're here, I do want to note that, well, you see that that's worn, that's okay. And there is some weird wear on the screen there, but I'm going to show you. We're going to start it. It does start okay. Air conditioning and heat and everything works okay. However, this is the button for the radio. Free $25 birthday promo card. It does turn on with that button. However, the volume does not work. All floppy and broken. The interface menu seems to work. One card per person per transaction. Card expires November 12th. So that stuff seems to be okay. Gift card purchases. Use in store or online. See in store for details. Sorry, it's a glare, but it does seem to work okay. Also felt like I'm gonna pop the hood. It does run nice and quiet. The V8 is nice and smooth. The latch is a little finicky here. A little piece of it is kind of busted. You got to be nice to it. but for the most part it's okay. As you can see, it is running pretty smooth. Like I said, I wanted to take some of these covers off so we could see if we could find anywhere the oil leaks are or anything like that, but the dealer would not let me. He was afraid of breaking tabs or something like that. I do see some oil leakage here, coming from the fill tab, things like that. However, without the covers off, it really wouldn't let me get into it too deep. But there is that oil leak. I'm going to shut it off real quick, and then we'll look at that a little better. Belt looks okay. It was hard to see in the video, but belts and hoses seem okay. No major issues. And like I said, without the covers off, I couldn't overly get in there to see if what's up with valve covers are leaking or what. Brake fluid, again, I could not test. He didn't want me to take the cover off. I did convince him to let me open the coolant, and I tested that and it was okay. And also the oil, I also took some convincing, but I was able to open that. Look in there, and I tested that, and it did come back with a green light. And it looks pretty clean. No real frothing or anything like BMWs usually have. So it does look good. It looks fresh oil though, so it may have been changed recently. So there you go. We're going to close her up. We're going to take it for a test drive and see how it runs. So there you have it, 2007 BMW X5. As usual, thanks for watching. This is AJ with CarInspected, and we'll see you next time.